Greetings! Today we're going to solve absolute value inequalities. So a lot like yesterday's or the other day's skill building, but with the absolute value bars. Absolute value is the distance away from zero. So there are two numbers that have a distance away from zero that are 6 units, 6 and -6. So you're going to go 3x minus 3 greater than or equal to 6, or I'm going to do 3x minus 3 is less than or equal to -6. So if I go back to my number line, here's 0. This one is 6 units away, and -6 is 6 units away. When I do the negative one, I also flip the sign. So this is doing a little curly Q over here, as is the sign on that one. So they're both getting flipped here. Notice that the 3x minus 3 is not getting flipped. This is not a +3 here. This is a minus. So this stays the same as what's in the bars. This is supposed to be greater than. That's my typo there. So that's a greater than, and then 6. So the whole problem gets copied the same in the beginning. You just take the bars out. And then over here, you keep the stuff in the bars, but then you switch the sign and the negative. All right, let's check this one out. So we actually have to do two problems. 3x is less than or equal to -3. 3x is greater than or equal to 9. Divide everybody by 3. So there's the solution for it. We're going to also graph it on the number line. Okay, so I want to equal the 3, and I want numbers greater than it. This one here, I want to equal the -1, and I want numbers less than. Again, we can test locations. So if I pick on 0, 0 is not underneath any of my lines here, so it will not work. So let's try 0 and make sure it does not work. So if I come up here, 3 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 3 is -3. The absolute value of -3 is 3. 3 is not bigger than 6, so that's good there. If I pick a number underneath here, anybody greater than 3 or including 3, but we'll pick on 5. So we're going to do 5. So if I test 5, 5 should work. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 minus the 12, 15 minus 3 is 12. Is 12 greater than 6? Yes, it is. And if I pick another one over here, let's pick on -4, we'll do. So 3 times -4 is -12. -12 minus 3 is -15. Absolute value of -15 is 15. Sure enough, 15 is bigger than 6. So it works. Our graph is correct. All right, next one. Again, we have two situations going on here. It will be 10 minus 4x is less than 2, and 10 minus 4x is greater than -2. So recall that you're flipping your signs here when you write the other one. So the stuff in here stays the same. This stays the same when you write the first one. When you write the second one, you flip the sign, and you flip the inequality sign and also the sign of the number. Solve this. So -4x is less than 2 minus 10 is -8. -4x is greater than -12. Divide by -4 everywhere. So x, remember we're dividing by a negative number. When I multiply or divide by a negative number, I must flip the inequality sign. So this will be greater than 2, and x is less than 3. So here we have our number 0, 1, 2, 3. Open circles on both of them. I want greater than 2, but less than 3, so I'm stuck right here between the 2 and the 3. Sometimes you would see this answer possibly written like this. All the numbers between 2 or 3. So if I pick 0, 0 is not underneath my bar, it should not work. 4 times 0 is 0. 10 minus 0 is 10. The absolute value of 10 is 10. 10 is definitely not less than 2, so it doesn't work. If I pick 2.5, let's pick 2.5. 2.5 should work. So 4 2.5s is 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. The absolute value of 0 is 0. 0 is less than 2. It works. All right, here's 2 more for you to try. If you want to pause me, you can, and then listen to them. So here we go. So again, they're all going to turn into 2 problems. The first one is a straight copy minus the absolute value bars. The other one is a copy there, and then you flip those things. Dividing by a negative number, so I must flip my inequality sign. Graphing it real quick. Here's 3, open circle on 3, goes away from it. 5/3 is going to be 1 2/3. So here's 1, I want to go 2/3. I have to make my circle smaller here so you can see it. So this is 5/3 right there, and I want everybody less. That is correct. And you should do a check to make sure that your numbers are correct. So this time 0 will work. So I put 0 here. This is 7 minus 0 is 7. 7 is, absolute value of 7 is 7. 7 is bigger than 2, it works. If I pick another one, I pick 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 7 minus 12 is negative 5. Absolute negative 5 is 5. 5 is bigger than 2. It works. All right, one more to go. Greater than or equal to negative 12. Adding the 6 everywhere. Negative 6. Dividing by 2 everywhere. Here's negative 3. 9. Solid circle on that one. Solid circle on this one. I want all numbers greater than negative 3, but smaller than 9. So all of these right here will work. And if I test 0, put 0 in here. 0 minus 6 is negative 6. Absolute value of negative 6 is 6. 6 is less than 12. Yes, it works. That's it for today. As always, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.